purple like Prince. Red and blue purple like Prince. Red and blue purple like Prince.
Charges of federal orders, incredible markers, indelible sparkers, immeasurable. Sparking the medical carcass on pedestal. Sharks for that revenue, hawks for what's edible. Heart full of vegetables, art at the festivals. Heart no cholesterol, sharp on those episodes. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. Go independent like Prince. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. I like when summer begins. Whoa, I'm on 100%.
Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of Underground Railroad Productions. This is your host, Brother Rich. I'm at UGR Studios with the Blue Pillar. The hat is fire, Blue. Shout out to Copper Mike.
Shout out to Copper Mike. All he was missing was Copper Crown. So
yeah, the hat is fire. Indeed. Yo, check it out, bro. We gonna talk about a couple of things today. A real quick segment, because this is important for the family and for people out there that are thinking about selling this. So they don't want to sell their soul, right? They don't want, but they feel as though, you know, they need the bread, they need the money, they got to take care of their family. So they invest all of their energy into somebody that doesn't give a damn about them.
People out here doing something strange for some change.
For some change.
Yeah.
Some people out here gay for some pay. Hey, you know what I'm saying? All types of things going on out here for that almighty dollar. So check it out. So Stacey Dash was fired from Fox. Let me read this. This is from the website Madam Noor. It was so painfully clear that Fox was using Stacey Dash as a pawn. Anybody could see that the only reason they wanted her on the show was so they could have a black face promoting their narrow-minded and racist-leaning interests. They believe her mere presence would prove that they weren't racist and to convince a couple of black folks to vote for Mitt Romney and then Donald Trump. But as soon as Trump took office, Fox News realized that there was no need for Ms. Dash. I'm sure to the people at Fox, the election of Donald Trump proved that. Once again, this is a white man's world, and her services as a black woman were no longer needed. And so she was dismissed, terminated, fired. It was to the point, even her cousin Damon Dash was confused at her cooning. He was like, he told Boyce Watkins, I seen it, he was like, I don't know, I guess she need to.
He said she was disowned by her own family.
So it came as a surprise to them. But talk to the family. This shit, it just ain't worth it sometime, Blue Pill. You need a couple of dollars. You need some change. They're going to use you. They're going to abuse you. Then they're going to discard of you. Talk to the family out there about how does this system, whether you call it white supremacy, white inferiority, explain to them how this shit works, bro. For those that think they really like them. Ray Lewis might think they really like him. He might really think that in his heart.
There's a lot of people in line to get their Negro wake up in the next 4 years, you know what I'm saying, which they're trying to extend already in our mindscapes to the next 8 years. So we'll probably be seeing them fall like dominoes. She served a purpose, and once that purpose was no longer needed, she was terminated, you know what I'm saying? In the famous words of the president of these United States, you're fired. Okay, so her services were no longer needed. They got it from here, you know what I'm saying? And they trash Dash. You feel me? I don't think that there's nothing pretty much more other than that. Other than I will say this. This is interesting because this was also coming on the heels this past weekend of the Women's March in D.C.
Right.
Now, if women are galvanizing for women's rights, that should even be inclusive of Negro bedwenches and coons. So, is anybody standing up to defend, you know what I'm saying, the way that she was used as a woman? You feel me? And they just discarded and threw her to the waste? Like, is that not, you know what I'm saying, some sort of benign neglect or abuse on the part of Fox News? Are they participating in abuse of women? Will anybody be marching outside of those offices for Stacey Dash? These are questions that we need to ask.
Talk to me about what is usually termed token Negroes. A lot of black people, when you talk about black people and where we're at in this country, they will point out a Stacey Dash, they will point out a Oprah Winfrey, they will point out a Diddy, they will point out certain entertainers that got to certain levels, and then they'll say, well, you see, they made it, you can make it. So there's a group of black people that feels as though you're discrediting them by calling them a token Negro because they worked hard, and they might have went to college, they might have went to graduate school, they might have did mad things to get to where they're at. Oprah put in work to get to where she's at, but at that same time, she's still called a token Negro. What's your whole take on this whole Stacey Dash is a token Negro, Obama's a token Negro, this one is a token Negro? What's your stance on that whole token Negro phrase?
I got two eyes, so I'm able to see both perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And I listen a lot, so I hear the pundits that are out there, you know, and that are very critical of these people that hold these positions where it's only them. And then I also hear the arguments on the other side that say that we need somebody to represent us. We need a voice. We need a face. You know what I'm saying? Fox 5 was Lily White. Where's one of us at? So when our requests for such things are so broad, you know what I'm saying, and not narrow to a degree where we're being very specific about what it is that we're looking for or what it is that we need or how that even translates in regards to viewership or advertising dollars, then they're going to just throw anything up there and be like, well, look, we got one. You know what I'm saying? But this is one that we helped mold. This is one that we knew was safe. This is one that, you know what I mean, we don't have to be concerned or worried about. So either one, in order for this conversation to go the way in which people are talking about in regards to token Negroes, then we have to admit that there is an institutionalized form of white supremacy at hand, right? That, you know, likes to play these games and likes to pick people out of the lid and say, well, look, you know what I'm saying, this guy made it, what's wrong with you? And of course, we can't also do ourselves a disservice by discrediting the hard works that certain of these individuals have undergone, such as Oprah Winfrey. I don't know her entire story. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the boardroom meetings. You feel me? Like I wasn't backstage.
Or even Obama being a token Negro.
Or Obama especially. You know, he's a magical Negro. He got out of there with his life. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know that. People be telling me that, you know, he ain't from this planet and stuff like that. So I've heard it all. You feel me? And I've been able to observe it, like I said, through both eyes and weigh it out and be like, truthfully, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So the most I could possibly be doing on a situation like this is generalizing or you know, my you know what I'm saying? I can only guess, but when I looked at a situation with like a Stacey Dash, she's an entertainer. Pretty much like what qualifies an entertainer or reality TV star to be president? What qualifies an ex-entertainer to be a pundit on a political show talking about matters, you know what I'm saying, that are very much foreign to what's going on in Hollywood? You feel me? She wasn't an entertainment correspondent. From what I understand, she spoke about things that were key to, political. So what qualifies her for that? So from that point, I can only step back and say, well, she's a cute face. Before she was cooning, Negroes had no problem looking at any TV that had Stacey Dash's face on it. You feel me? So we can guess and say, well, maybe she was up there giving favors. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she was getting her Lewinsky on. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I don't want to do her a disservice to figure out what she did to get up there, why she was up there. What we do know is she's no longer up there. People should be rejoicing, you know what I'm saying? Because every time she opened her mouth, it caused some sort of controversy. I always would see her trending. People were always up in their feelings because of something that she said that was very unbecoming of what we would, quote unquote, expect, right? From somebody that looks like us. But that's where, you know what I mean? That's where the joke is on us.
The white rage that we witness once Obama became president, whether it's slave movie after slave movie after slave movie, whether it's police killing a dude on video after video after video after video after video, whether it's them putting Stacey Jazz or having Ray Lewis, or just all of the coons just started popping up out of nowhere. We was like, what the hell's going on? We ain't seen them. We wasn't used to seeing nothing like that. Do you think that white rage will continue, let's say, if we ever get a black president again, or, you know, like they witness a black president for the first time? Do you think the response will be the same, you know, if we see a black president again, or a woman president, or something that's the opposite of a white male president?
I think, yeah, you know, I think that if they play their cards right, in 4-8 years, I think we could see a female black, quote unquote, black president.
Right.
You feel me? I think Michelle Obama could get back in there if she plays her cards right. If she gets into politics and proves herself, you know what I'm saying, for the proving ground. But I really don't, looking at her, I don't think that she wants a position such as that. But we're speaking hypothetically. So let's hypothetically say that if a Michelle Obama, which is a powerhouse, right, in terms of how much support she can galvanize in this country based on the melanated voting bloc and the women, you feel me? Let's say that she was to take the cause up and be like, you know what? We got to make America greater than greater again. You know what I'm saying? We got to restore the hope. And she decided to run. And she got back in. I think based on what it is that we're going to see in these next 4 years, I think that it's going to be a very touchy topic to play racial politics the same way after these 4 years. You feel me? It's going to be such a touchy topic, you know, based on what it is that we're going to see, for people to continuously play these these dividing games. I feel that if the country galvanizes around a melanated president or woman president for another election, whether it's this one or the one after, I think a lot of things are going to be thrown out. I think that that's a clarion call to bring unity and pull this country together. And I think that they're going to be very vocal about what was the cause for the rise of the fourth right, and that cannot be allowed anymore. So those right-wing pundits dealing with all facts and, you know, fake news, I think that they're going to marginalize that out of the stream. You feel me? Because you're talking about Rupert Murdoch. You're talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the people that are behind some of these publications. There's not too many of them. These are the same players that have been at this game for a long time. You feel me? I think that, you know, if people want change, they're going to have to slay some dragons.
And to close it out, Blue, what lesson do you think what lesson would this be for black people to see something like, I'm talking about immediately after Obama left, she got fired. Like, this is so obvious. I mean, you cannot deny what's going on here. What lesson does this serve for everybody out there, everybody black?
You got to understand that, you know, that people matriculate to power. You feel me? So if there is an image that's being beamed across the world, right, and they succeed with normalizing the people after they finish, yeah, they're going through some rough bumps now, but there's mad sisters that want to be Omarosa. There's mad sisters that want to be Stacey Dash.
Wow.
They're going to be like, she did something wrong. Let me fill into that. That's an open slot. That's all they see. They gunning for an open slot. You know what I mean? And it's no disrespect to our sisters, but they're going to be lined up to be used in that particular regard if it puts them closer to power, if it puts them in a position where they can utilize, right? Because we're talking about if they could pick through the litter of black feminists and they can be like, your job description is you got to hate on niggas. I mean, come on, bro. Like, it's going to multiply. It's going to multiply. There's going to be black, what's her name, Lauren, Tory Lorenz and all of that.
Right.
All of that is going to multiply, you feel me, throughout this particular administration. So it's not going to disappear. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they don't got to put us in game like that anymore. we're not the desired base in regards to putting us in game. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, just be very mindful, have your eyes open, you know what I'm saying? And look for the political maneuvering. Who is the desired base? Who are they trying to put in game in the next upcoming 4 years? And then that's where you're going to see the pundits pop up. You're going to see more Hispanic pundits, of course. You know what I mean? You're going to see the people that, it's just going to be a different cloth. You feel me? It's going to be a different cloth. But they're definitely going to get a female version of a Tommy Sotomayor up there to talk crazy about black women and to talk about black men, especially lower income, you know what I'm saying, deadbeat fathers and child support and welfare and all of that. They're going to go with that narrative. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Stacey Dash is the one that could carry that football past the goal line. You feel me? But they're coming with that. So, we see the death of one coon, you know what I'm saying, or the accent of one of them, but that shit is Hydra. It's going to grow more heads. You feel me? It's going to grow more heads. This is not a planned terminus. Her contract was up. You know what I'm saying? What they wanted for her, that has run its course. But be mindful. They coming.
On that note, leave them your contact info to sign out, brother.
Yeah. Blue Pillar 44. BLUEPILLAR 44. All right. Apparelnormal.com, mypowerpieces.com, mypowerpieces.com, Ocean 14 OCEN14CORP.com, law44.com. All right. For my Falcons, my super Heroes out there. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, family. This brother Rich from UGR, urging all my viewers and subscribers to help support the channel by donating just $1 to the UGR PayPal account. We appreciate the viewership and support, and we understand the power of $1. If you benefit in any way, shape, or form, we ask that you donate $1, whether it be monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, or yearly, so that we can build our brand to compete with the NBCs, the MTVs, and the Foxes of the world. I figured since Kanye could ask Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion, I could ask my subscribers to donate $1 so I could make the best possible content possible. The main objective of this channel is to inspire you to become the greatest version of yourself. So hopefully throughout the years of you watching this program, you have been inspired to become the greatest version of yourself. If you would like to donate, you could go to www.paypal.com and send a donation to richandmerit7@yahoo.com. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your program.
Purple like Prince, red and blue, purple like Prince, red and blue, purple like Prince.
Charges of federal orders, incredible markers, indelible sparkers, immeasurable. Sparking the medical carcass on pedestal, sharks for that revenue, hawks for what's edible. Heart full of vegetables, art at the festivals, heart no cholesterol, sharp on those episodes. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. Go independent like Prince. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. I like when summer begins. Whoa, I'm on 100%.